Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to your daily read for Sunday, November 27th, 2022. I do want to remind you this is general for the day for all 12 signs, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. But don't forget to hit that like button and you know the rest. Comments, subscriptions. But let's do some shuffling, and we're going to pull one card for the overall energy for the day. For the day, if I could speak, bear with me. I'm back to serving, so I am a bit exhausted to say the least. For Sunday. For Sunday. Okay, the Three of Wands. This day highlights the fact that your ships are coming in. I just heard the word anticipated. So a bit of an anticipation taking place in regards to what you haven't received yet, knowing that things are turning out as they're meant to, right? At least to a certain extent, but then wondering when one, if not multiple, wish fulfillments, again, ships arriving is going to take place. When are they coming to shore is what I'm hearing. But let's continue and pull from this other deck and do a bit, maybe a layered spread. Let's see how it comes out. The Three of Pentacles at the bottom. I feel like this is truly relevant in regards to people noticing you, okay? I just heard the number 3 being relevant for this day, naturally. But I also heard things are starting to add up, okay? Or just simply adding up in general. So it's a day where as you're being noticed for what you've been putting your efforts towards, for somebody who is expecting the best, I want to say, at least for the most part, things are just falling into place and connecting as they should. But the Nine of Pentacles, so a day of true independence in regards to what needs to get accomplished, in regards to making your way towards more money, okay, or just bringing in, attracting in more money in one way, shape, or form. And all the meanwhile, this will lead you towards certain financial goals for oneself. I do feel as if you're being viewed as somebody who will just get the job done, okay? Not to make this a money and career read, but I definitely feel as if the majority drawn to this reading, that's a good portion of what's on your mind or just within your focus. And so it's a day as well where maybe in the back of your mind or small efforts are put forth towards your love life, or lack thereof which. But I do feel as if there is the potential for one, if not multiple people to be making you nervous or just the energy in a situation. Just take a deep breath and do recognize that your rants throughout this day, say you're producing and developing for work, for your business, or you're communicating with people, they're put well, right? But I do feel as if it could be more beneficial if you slow it down. That is a reminder throughout this day. Look at that, the Two of Cups. So this day talks about how you can easily connect with people. Now say once again, this is in regards to at least partially you putting effort towards a specific somebody you're connected to or wish to see a commitment with, right? It could be more in regards to friends for you or both, but I do feel like for some this is more platonic when it comes to, okay, ships coming in, stepping towards what you deserve, but it could be more co-workers, family members, stuff of that nature. But don't be surprised if this day entails you bonding with somebody new, okay, if not multiple people, and that may somehow coincide with your independence, okay, or intertwine rather, better put, with your independence. Okay, it's a day where you will be shown the way is what I'm hearing. That could be in a new situation, it could be in regards to a new location, could be more spiritual guidance. It could absolutely come through for you individually in more than one way. So don't be surprised. Your intuition will even, and a bit of your higher self will be showing you the way, okay? And I feel like a bit of confirmation could come through that you made the right choice recently. And so therefore, do not question oneself and what you truly feel for the better of your situation moving forward when it comes to choices. I feel like that was too wordy, but things just come out in these readings as they're meant to. What else do we have? Okay, they want a different deck. Yeah, the Death card at the bottom. Now, you could be feeling quite depleted. There is that distinct possibility. I mean, there's a reason why I mentioned me being quite exhausted in the beginning. Even moments like that are purposeful in these readings. But I do sense that there's for some preparation for an ending, okay, in the near future, or whatever it's meant to come to be destinedly. But or there is thoughts of a past ending and how it's led you to, or giving you the opportunity to be wrapped up with what you are throughout this day. Now, I do feel like as well, you're thinking about, you could be pushed to think about a past connection or two and how that didn't work out for a reason or isn't working out, if it's still kind of lingering or not fully out of one's life. You know what, let's just, I was gonna pull from the watercolor tarot to just go with the third one I have like this, but I'm thinking we're gonna pull from the Gilded deck. Let's do some shuffling. Stay in your lane is what I'm hearing. I don't know why I'm getting that in more than one way. But there's a focus on you. A focus on you. Again, the Three of Pentacles coming through. Maybe we should have taken that for the board. But I just feel like eyes are peeled on you at certain points. So I'd be surprised if you feel like people are just drawn to you. This was happening to me last night at my serving job. And it was interesting because I'm still training there, and I just felt like people were drawn to ask me questions. I'm like, okay, I don't have all the answers yet. But yeah, I just feel like people see you as somebody who will have the answer, or just drawn to your energy, your looks, heads are turning. This could happen in more than one way. Where did the card even go? Okay, I found it. Bear with me. Alrighty, we have the Hanging Man, and I truly feel like it's a day where underneath it all there's certain levels of stress. You could be pushed to adjust your perspective to a certain extent. I feel as if you might want somebody else to adjust their approach when it comes to something, when it comes to speaking to certain people or one specific person, or just their view on something. You may feel as if somebody's a little bit negative, and that is something you want to you're meant to steer clear of, okay? Try to keep your positive outlook, your optimistic way of being quite alive, all right? But let's put that back. Okay, the Death card again, but I'm going to put that one back. We have the Fool card. The Fool card. Moments of nervousness that come about, right, within your energy, moments of feeling as if the energy could need some significant improvement, right, whether that's at home, at work, or out and about, in your city, county, town, you name it. You're just thinking about a leap of faith moving forward, whether that's a move of residence, whether that's a new job. Don't be surprised if, especially towards the end of the day, you find oneself quite spacey, right? Spacing out, drifting to another world, or just blanking out, right? I know that happens to me after a long day where you just feel as if you drifted, right, to just nothingness. But yeah, of course, given it's a Sunday, if I could even speak now, it's going to vary how busy it is from case to case, from soul to soul, but I know for me it's going to be a busy one. It could be for you as well. But regardless, it could be you more so just kind of feeling, again, burnt out from the week as a whole, from the previous days. Try not to overwhelm oneself by thinking about all that's about to come to be in the upcoming days. Just try to rest, or just do what you got to do, or both. But with the World card, it's a day that reminds you your world is changing in a lot of beautiful ways. And it even reminds you how you're changing over time, right? Evidence of just that through your work that you're producing and developing, evidence of that through conversations being put with the Two of Cups, and in regards to what you desire, even the sort of, at times, fun way you go about something, right? Or continue something, and even, I want to say more so in regards to the way you, in a very serious, mature, and maybe a little bit uptight kind of way go about something, right? So try not to, in that regard, compare where you're at along your path to any version of your path for winding back, okay? Let's pull one for right here, just to continue. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. So in the midst of a very independent day where you're easily connecting with people, allow for oneself to, sit back in your seat when you feel a little bit on edge, or just, yeah, on edge in general, but, or a little off in energy, or eager, okay? We'll just put it that way, moving right along. In the midst of this kind of day, you're being pushed to think about what needs to be cut out, right? When it comes to habits, spending your money, trying to be smart, okay? Strategic when it comes to spending your money. But I also feel like cutting out in a bigger sense, a situation or two, okay? People, because it is touching base upon your independence, but also cutting loose when it comes to certain people, knowing when to disassociate oneself in that present moment from a conversation, an energy, to steer clear of somebody who's not the best for you, okay? But I really do feel as if there's thoughts of lack at a certain point, but I believe in the previous daily read we spoke upon a need to dismiss any unnecessary fear, okay? Or thoughts of lack, all right? And so you may need that reminder once again at a certain point, if not several points throughout this day. But this is a Sunday where you may not feel it's doable to really heal, but it may feel like the Sunday vibes, regardless of whether you're busy or not, sort of give you that chance and that renewed faith and hope in what lies ahead. Because the overall focus energy, once again, is the fact that your ships are coming in. So if need be, bring it back to an optimistic way of being. But I feel as if the majority drawn to this reading will feel it's just kind of easy to have that come to be and stick with oneself, right? But again, it's a day of, okay, certain celebrations, gathering, getting to know each other, indulgence is what I'm now getting. But I do feel like in the midst of all of which, feeling motivated in certain ways, it's a day of true independence, reevaluating and easily connecting with others, and a bit of preparation for the upcoming days and even your future as a whole. All right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Sunday, and I'll definitely see you next time.